Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I had to go off. I had to go off because when the phone rang, it actually knocked me off. And so anyway, I was telling the story about when I pulled up at the gas station, guys. It was this guy in this older looking car, and thank God that, constantly they have been saying, and my parents and my everybody, people kept telling me last week, and I even mentioned it to him. They kept saying, please be careful. It was bothering my cousin so much that she would call me in the morning, at night, whatever, and all this stuff, and be like, please be careful. And I said, I am. So when I was going to work one day, I said to Babe, I said, so many people keep telling me be careful, that I'm like, okay, God, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And so I kind of blew it off, but I kind of at the same time and he was like, well, yeah, you need to, because they see, like I see, like you don't be paying attention to your surroundings. But unbeknownst to them, I had started, hey, Calvin, paying a whole lot more attention to my surroundings. And of course, I know every one of them was praying, but I also know that the way and the magnitude that it was coming to me, and the way that people kept saying, Michelle, please look around you, was because God was dropping it in my spirit as well. So guys, I go to the gas tank, and this guy is there, and before I even pull up, guys, I'm telling you, God, before I even pull up, I noticed this guy in my peripheral. So he comes to this gas tank, and he's at the gas tank, and and I say to myself then, I say, you need to be careful. So I lock the doors, I go in, I go get a hot dog, y'all. And when I tell you, I was in there for a long time, 15-20 minutes at least. Get the hot dog, I'm putting all this stuff on it, chili, sauerkraut, mustard, all this. I go get chips, I'm lollygagging, because it's the end of the day, I'm taking my time. And I pay for the gas and all this and that. I come back, right, but the car is no longer there in this space where it was. Mind you now that something already said, Michelle, I need you to be mindful of your surroundings. So I'm looking, and he has moved to another pump altogether, but he's moved in front of the pump where he's not pumping gas, but like he won't block somebody who's trying to get gas, but at the same time, he won't be so noticeable either, the way he had said. And when I came out the store immediately, I don't even know how, but like I say, it has to be God. I noticed this guy. I noticed him out of all these cars, and when I look, he's looking dead at me. I hope that don't put me back on recording again. So I go to the car, guys, and when I go to the car, I'm pumping the gas, but I'm looking at the same time, and I notice he scoot the car up a little bit more where he can see me, and I could feel him staring at me. So I feel him staring at me, and so guys, I pump the gas, I get in the car, and I said, okay, God. And my first initial thought was I was ready to call Babe, and I'm like, okay. He done said before, like, you calling me way where I'm at, like, what is, so that was my first initial thought, and I said, okay, Michelle, calm down, whatever. And I said, should I, I was like, maybe I should call the police, but then what am I going to tell the police? He's sitting there, whatever. So guys, what I did, I sat there and I looked over to where he was at, and we made eye contact, and I looked at him and he looked at me, and I sat here. And so he sat a little while longer, and I sat, and I was like, I'm not going to move, because guys, when I tell you, everything inside of me knew. Everything inside of me. And I have to say, I believe that if I had not been obedient to God and had got on this live and did what God told me to do, y'all, when I tell you that if you faithful and just to do what God tell you to do, you can hear God speaking to you. And I said, we're going to sit here all night. So what I did was I didn't move, guys. And finally, guys, when I tell you it was a long time, he poured off. He poured off, but he kind of rolled around a little bit, like to see if he poured off, if I would pull off, because the way he went, he could see me if I went this way and came back around. So what I did was I sat still a little while longer. And then what I did was I looked all the way around, and I could not see the car because it was a bunch of trucks that be over there. But what I did was I sat, and then I came on around, but I made sure that I didn't go directly home. and I'm looking around me to make sure that he's not around. Guys, listen, when I tell you people are crazy, I'm not telling you some I don't know. We just had, listen, people are snatching up women. They are killing women. They are trying to sex traffic. They're trying, listen, I don't know how old they think I am, but I thought I was out in the clear now, the age I am. But when I tell you that they still trying to snatch up women, and let me tell y'all something else. This was a black guy. This was a black guy. So we always want to think, well, is this type, is this that? Listen, and I thank God for making me aware. I thank God for my family, for my friends, for everybody calling me, telling me to be careful all the time. Because guys, listen, when I tell you, but God, when I tell you, but God, and I don't know, sometimes we make the mistake and we get afraid and we don't do the right things or whatever, but I knew for myself, I was like, no, we not about to do this. We about not to do this. You're not about to follow me. I see you. And that's what you have to do sometimes. Let the enemy know, I see you. I see your tactics. I see you trying to take my family. I see you trying to take my friends. I see you trying to take my life. I see you trying to take my children. I see you trying to take my maid, my girlfriend, my whoever. I see you trying to take it, but you're a liar from the pits of hell. Keep your hand in God's hand, okay? Keep your hands in God's hands. Stay prayed up. And stay safe, and thank God for prayers continuously around me. Listen, and it ain't the first time. I told you it ain't the first time. God will hide you from the enemy, and you will see them before they see you. Come on, somebody. Listen to what I'm telling you. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to call my cousin back because she done called me twice. So she might be worried about me as well because she got that discerning spirit. So she might have felt something. So I love you guys. Share, tag and share, guys. Ladies, be careful, please. Love you guys. Bye.